Hey guys, Tofuru here, and welcome back to some more Zero Escape Virtue's Last Reward. And in the last one, we got to see that awful ending known as Clover. Why? Clover, why? That's basically how I'd explain it. It was sad, it was depressing, but as a result, we have solved, or at least gotten closer to more things. This is the bomb route, so we can't do that one yet. We could do this, because it's a big juncture here. One leading, I guess, to another person's end. The other to just a dead end. So, I don't know. There's also this, which is locked for right now, so we can't do that one. But this one's also open. I suppose these next two are very important. Especially maybe this one. Maybe these are two. We don't have everybody's endings yet, so it's very questionable. But I do want to get rid of the longer chains first, so let's start with this one and work our way down, because these are short, as this is a decision in between. So let's go from here. And where did Alice go? Let's jump in. Oh, maybe she's in... No, wait, where could she be? If Alice isn't here, unless she's stuffed in a pod. Yeah, no one here, huh? Damn. Where'd she go? Then suddenly the world shifted. Oh, I jumped here. Oh, she may be dead in one of the cabin rooms. Oh, yeah, because whenever she disappears, that's what happens. For just an instant, I was somewhere else entirely. My mind reeled, and then, just as I had begun to adjust, it was gone. As if nothing had happened. Whew, that's very unsettling. What was that? It was the same sensation I'd felt when I saw the vision of the bombs exploding. So you just kind of, it just happened before you. You had nothing else. Had it been a premonition? This is bad. I need to find Alice now. But where could she be? Damn it, Alice. Where are you? By this logic, she's probably in the crew quarters. Let's go there, because that's what the memory showed us. What about the crew quarters? Yeah. That has to be it. That's the only place that matches that thing. No lying down on the job. Cool, got another achievement for that. I set off at a dead run. I mean, why would we go anywhere else? I don't know, it just makes no sense. We played enough of these that we should know where she is. But okay, so she should be in room, what is that, 3 is the first door we see on her right? Because I think 4 is on her left. What's it gonna say? Oh, it's 2? Okay. The moment I entered the crew hallway, I made straight to the door number 2. Alice should be in here. I swallowed and threw open the door. Please don't be dead. Oh, God. Alice, so you were here. As I spoke, her eyes turned toward mine, but I didn't get the feeling that they were looking at me. Her skin was pale and sickly, and one of her hands held the scalpel like I caught her in the middle of something.
What are you doing here?
It's okay. I'm just here to help you.
Help me?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Just let go of that scalpel.
No, I need it to get this bracelet off.
No, you don't.
Remember what Zero Jr. told us?
Yeah?
The bracelet comes off when your heart stops.
So what are you gonna do? Kill yourself?
So I just have to...
Don't let her. Don't let her. Stop. Oh my God, before I even finished the word, I was running. I grabbed both of her arms and wrenched them back, pulling the blade away from her chest.
No!
No, don't even think about it, Alice.
Let me go!
No, I'm not gonna let you go.
I have to do this!
No, you don't. You're just crazy because of Radical 6. It's okay.
I can't take it anymore. This whole thing is like a nightmare I can't wake up from.
Yes, you can. You just need the cure. I think in this one we have the cure.
The only way I'm going to get out of here is to die!
Oh, God. Knock it off. With a grunt, I tore the scalpel from her hands. All right. Yeah, but it's only going to get worse for her. It was a second before I felt a burning pain in my left hand. I had apparently cut myself getting the damn thing away from her. Very quickly, it progressed from a dull throbbing to a hot line of pain across my palm. I clenched my teeth and squeezed my hand tight. I was so focused on my pain that I barely heard Alice collapse. She didn't respond when I shook her. Hey, are you alright? Alice, say something. There was a moment of terror before I realized she was still breathing. I didn't know why, but it seemed like she'd only passed out. Shit. What am I supposed to do? Oh, man. Maybe the infirmary? It's got all those medical things. Yeah, all you could do is carry her now. Buoyed by adrenaline, I hefted Alice's body and took off toward the infirmary. So at least we saved her. So that's a positive. But, we really have nothing we can do to take care of her. Yeah.
Alright, please pay attention, everyone.
Sure, Luna. We're ready.
You need to hear this. The Atom has finished scanning Alice.
Alright, and the result is...
What did it say?
She has
Her
radical
results
6.
are identical to Quark's.
Yeah.
She has also been infected with Radical 6.
Well, to be fair, in the Clover ending, we now know that everyone's infected. I don't know how it's spread to everyone, though. It doesn't make sense. Because in the past we do cure both of them. There's no issues going forward, so it just goes to show how confusing that can be. Okay. Fide called everyone else back after I brought Alice to the infirmary. 7 sets of eyes had widened as Luna spoke.
Oh no. No! What's going to happen to her?
What's going to happen to the rest of us, Clover, if she got it?
Well, like I said before, there's only one way to cure Radical 6. It's a special antiviral treatment.
Yeah.
Whether or not there's any around here, though.
There is, but I don't think we have access to it.
No! No! Oh, Alice! I don't want you to die!
Nobody wants her to die either, Clover.
Please! Please don't die! I don't want to be alone! Don't die!
It's so weird to see her, like, bounce back from, like, super angry at everyone to super sad. But then again, this is, like, her only ally she has down here. Clover wrapped her arms around Alice's unconscious body and began to sob. None of us had the heart to pull her off, so all we could do was stand and watch uncomfortably. There's really not... Oh, is it the voting?
10 minutes remain until candidates game polling closes.
So we do have to vote.
All players, please enter your votes.
I don't even know what the voting points are at this
If
point.
no vote is recorded before the deadline has passed, any non-voting parties will automatically ally.
And if she's out, that means it's an auto ally. I think she was a solo.
Guys, I think we should get back to the warehouse.
Oh, you don't say. What about Alice and Quark?
I guess we're just gonna have to leave him behind.
No! I'm not leaving!
Clover.
I'm staying here! Like heck, I'm gonna leave Alice all alone!
Someone does have to stay and keep guard.
She's going to be fine. I gave her some Soparil. She'll just be sleeping like Quark. I don't care! I just want to stay with her. She shouldn't have to be all by herself.
Yeah, but are you a solo or a pair, Clover?
Everything's coming up Sigma, huh?
What do you mean?
What a lucky, lucky man you are.
Why, 'cause both Clover and Alice are out?
You two are gonna be playing against Clover.
Oh.
If she doesn't vote, then she'll default to ally. That means if she stays here, the two of you are gonna be sitting pretty. Especially you, Sigma. After all, you've got 6 BP right now.
Are you saying I'm gonna choose Betray?
If you do, you'll get what you need to escape.
You bastard. There's no way I'd do that.
Is that so?
Yes, it is so. For one, I'm not the only one making this decision. Luna's my partner, and she'll be in the AB room with me. You really think she'd just stand by and let me do something like that? Back me up here, Luna.
Well, actually I was planning to let you make the decision.
What?
See? Told you. You can lie to us if you want, but you can't lie to yourself.
Oh, come on. Shut up. What?
If I might make a suggestion, what if Sigma and Luna both remained here?
Then we all die.
Should all 3 of you abstain, Then you would all be guaranteed to ally, correct?
Oh, do we not have that rule in place yet? Nope, doesn't work like that.
Why not?
Here, take a look at this. I pulled the scrap of paper we found out of my pocket. Oh, this is the one that tells you.
Huh? What's this?
We found it when we went to the archives.
There wasn't anything like this in the pantry.
Nothing in the garden either.
So it seems to randomize depending on the path we're on. I guess they only put one in the archives. Whatever. I'll just read it for you. Here are some more AB rules for you. Not voting is not an option. If both parties refuse to vote, then every bunny gets penalized. In other words, one person out of every color group of 3 has to vote. Get it? The whole team can abstain.
That means either Dio or Tenmyoji's going to have to vote then.
Yes.
And they're playing against Alice. Oh. I guess playing against is a little generous.
Yeah, she's kind of not working right now. So Alice is guaranteed to vote ally, which means that if Dio picks Betray...
Knock it off. You trying to get back at me for what I said earlier?
Fuck yeah, I am.
No way am I gonna choose Betray.
Why? Because you'll kill her?
You do know her BP's at 1, right? What do you think would happen to her if I did that?
Anyone whose BP drops to 0 gets penalized, just like when you break the rules.
But see, what's crazy is you could probably counter that whole thing with, the injection. Well, one person could. I wouldn't put it past you.
What?
Cool it, boys. Don't worry. I'm gonna be in that room, too. I'd planned to stay here with Quark, just to make sure he was safe. But it doesn't look like I'm gonna have that luxury.
No, not if Dio gets a chance at getting out.
I can't trust Dio to make a decision for all 3
Oh,
of us.
thank God, Tenmyoji.
That means we're gonna be sharing a room, bucko. I've got my eye on you. Happy now, Sigma?
Yeah, thank you. That's a relief.
Exactly.
Oh man, everybody's against me.
Of course, Dio, you're a fucking lunatic.
Whatever shall I do?
Cry?
Can't be too careful. I wouldn't want to see Alice killed by an unfortunate accident.
Ooh.
What do you mean, accident?
Oh, Tenmyoji, before we went into the CDs, you told Alice there was something you wanted to tell her.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious now.
What was it?
Huh? Oh, that, well, I mean, look, it wasn't important.
Are you sure? It sounds like it was some important vital information.
Just forget about it.
5
I just
minutes
don't believe
remain
you.
until Ambidex game polling closes.
Okay.
Time's running out, people. Clover and I will stay here and keep an eye on Alice and Quark.
Oh, really? You're staying too?
Everyone else needs to go.
Alright, fuck.
You're staying too?
Yeah, something does happen. Clover might need a hand.
Okay, I completely understand that opinion, Clover. And Phi staying. That's a big thing to do. Aren't you a solo? You're playing against Kay and Quark, but with Quark out, that means Kay would get to decide this whole round.
Are you saying that you trust me,
Yes.
even though I have 6 BP?
I mean, if you betray him, you're gonna kill Quark, right?
Yes.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Are you nuts? What happens when he gets 9 BP?
I'm not worried. Kay won't betray me.
How can you know that?
I just know, I guess.
You just know? What the fuck is
Yeah,
wrong
wait a
with
minute. I guess because this may have been where Phi jumped to. So, in my opinion, when you play, like, the more you play, the more times you see these weird instances where she just trusts people or believes an event occurring, and that's where she jumped. But she doesn't know where in the time stream she jumped to. She just knows she jumped somewhere for a bit, and that's it. Had something happen between Phi and Kay while they were out exploring?
I understand. I can hardly betray trust like that, can I?
No, you've done it before, you asshole.
I will vote for our team.
Good. We're counting on you.
All right.
I've had enough of this bullshit.
4 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
It just concerns me now that, so besides voting, but it concerns
Come on.
me going forward just because now we know Radical 6 can spread to everybody. So even if they're out cold, what are we going to do when everybody gets it?
We need to hurry.
All right, you kids. Take care of those two, okay?
Yeah, we will. No worries.
Of course. We promise.
With that, we were off. I gave one last quick nod to Phi and Clover before heading back to the warehouse at a dead run. Alright, is this me and Luna running together, I guess? Alright. I guess I'm gonna vote Betray first just to see what happens. It's no skin off my nose to figure it out. Everybody ready? I'm going to open my AB gate. Although it doesn't really matter, Dio already opened one earlier.
Then only you and I remain.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Right.
Okay, let's go. There's really not much else that'll change. I'm just concerned, man. I feel like Betray is like the short path. 2 more AB gates slid open. We all shared one last look at each other before ducking into our respective rooms. I just want that Sigma end, you know? I want to know what Sigma's end is. Is it the bombs one, or is it like one of these other paths? Alright, let's start. Let's lock those doors. Oh, this is kind of cool. I guess these episodes going forward are going to be a little bit shorter, because I'm going to be getting way more done.
Remain
It's mainly...
until Ambidex's game polling closes.
Yep. But mainly it's just tying up loose
What are you going
ends
to
and
do?
stuff now. Other than that bomb path, but... Oh, God.
How are you going to vote?
I'm going to vote Betray, and I'm going to jump back, and I'm going to vote Ally. That's how I usually do it, Luna. No question. If Clover isn't voting, then she's defaulting to Ally. Betraying someone who isn't even playing hardly seems fair.
Of course, I think so too. I'm just glad to hear you say it.
I don't know about that. You're going to be really sad in like 2 minutes. Luna's face broke into a warm, happy smile. Not to be sappy, but it was like a ray of sunshine on a cloudy day. I grinned back at her before I knew what I was doing. For a minute, the notary game didn't seem so scary. Then she spoke.
Sigma, what's wrong with your hand?
What? Huh?
There's something white on it.
There's what? Oh no. Oh no. Wait, is he an android? For the first time since I found Alice in the crew quarters, I looked down at my hand. Across the palm was some sort of strange white liquid. For a moment, I thought I'd somehow touched some white paint or something similar. But the truth was far stranger. The liquid was coming from my hand. So when it sliced my hand, android fluid came out. It was coming from the cut I'd given myself when I grabbed the scalpel away from Alice. But why? Where was the blood? I felt very odd sort of fear beginning to wrap its hand around my throat. Quickly, I held my palm against my chest. I shouldn't have let Luna see that.
Are you all right?
Yeah, it's nothing. I went to the pantry while I was looking for Alice. There was some milk and I spilled it. It sounded even stupider as I said it.
Really?
Yeah.
But
Just shut up. It's fine, alright? I'm fine. Leave me alone. I regretted the words the moment they were out of my mouth, but something was wrong. Very wrong. And my head was spinning.
Sigma,
Oh man. I'm so sorry. Just don't worry about it, okay?
30 seconds remain until polling closes.
Oh god. So this is how we found out, huh? There was no time left. I had to vote. I turned and faced the machine. I took a few deep breaths, but the chaos in my mind refused to calm itself. Calm down. Just calm down. You need to think about this AB game right now. Just forget about your hand. Dude, that's stitched into your memory. Who was I kidding? There was no way I could forget about something like that.
10 seconds remain until Ambidex's game polling closes. 9, 8.
Alright,
7,
this is time
6,
down. Okay.
5, 4,
I wonder if Betray will lead us to this.
1.
I mean, so here's my question. I guess I'm going to vote Betray just because to pass the time on. But if he's an android, who else is an android? Because there was blood spilled in that other room when they all died.
Has been completed.
It throws me for a loop because I'm like, if he's an android, who's not to say someone else isn't? But then that means, like, is K somebody that we should probably be careful about? You know, why is K in a robot suit now? It kind of rings a bell. If this guy's an android, why is K in a suit? He's obviously not a robot. Maybe there's something that's hidden in that.
Results will be displayed in the warehouse. Thank you for your participation. Ambidex gates now opening.
I just hope Alice isn't too... Not Alice, Luna's not too upset with what I just did. I think Luna has 5. I don't think it matters if we betray or not. Luna and I stepped out of the AB room. I could see the others filing out of the rooms as we did.
Why?
I didn't have an answer for her. All I could think about was that white liquid. What was it? Some kind of discharge? Blood? No. It couldn't be blood. Blood wasn't white. That was insane. I was lost in thought when Luna spoke.
I'm going to the infirmary.
Oh, okay. Huh? Don't you want to see the results?
Why? I already know what they're going to be.
Her usual warm personality seemed to have gone cold. Whether it was because I'd chosen Betray or because she noticed that something was wrong with my body, I couldn't say.
Excuse me.
And with that, she was gone. Fuck. I always feel bad hurting Luna. She has nothing wrong. I turned back to the projection. With heavy steps, I headed towards K-Dio and Tenmyoji.
Results from round 2 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed.
Alright, let's see what happened.
Please direct your attention to the results screen.
If there's only 4 of us checking out the results, I don't know. Alright, first one is Ally. Ooh. Ally. So yeah, I would be the only one to leave. That is fucking-sane. Okay.
Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly.
Okay, well that's happened.
Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
So I guess I can leave now.
What the hell?
Sigma has 9 BP?
Yeah, I do.
See? I told you! The bastard's finally showing his true colors.
No, I just like to experiment with both sides, Dio. Besides, I like to finish every path, so get over it. I can rewind time all I want.
What the hell are you doing?
I am...
Clover isn't even voting.
I have misjudged you. I never thought you would do something so cowardly.
Oh, God. Yeah, this is what always happens when you betray. It's just like, you're a dickhead. You're an asshole. Look at all this shit you've done. There's nothing I could say. I had chosen betray of my own volition. But had I really? Had I really pressed the button of my own free will? The more I thought about it, the more I felt as if some other force had guided my hand to the button. Perhaps it had been fear. I was scared by the white fluid that appeared on my hand. And maybe that had been the tipping point, and I decided that I had to escape as soon as possible, damn the consequences. If I got out, then the nightmare would be over. That was it, right? A nightmare. It couldn't be real. White blood was insane. Impossible. That was when I looked up and saw the others staring at my own hand. Shit. I quickly put my hand behind my back, but it was already too late. They moved toward me like wolves closing in for the kill.
Sigma? What was that?
He was cut. It must have been blood.
But why was it white?
Oh, God. Yeah, this is when they all deduce this.
Isn't that obvious? He's not human.
Yeah, I'm not. You're a clone. Shut up.
Not human.
No. What are you saying? Of course I'm human. I'm 100% human.
Then explain that white stuff.
I swear to God, I have no idea what it is. You have to believe me.
I'm afraid you're not being very convincing.
Oh, and you're one to talk. We can't even see you. You could be a robot. Maybe that's not even a suit. That's just you. Robot you.
No, that seems extremely unlikely.
Why you say that?
However bad my amnesia might be, I am quite sure of my humanity.
Oh, okay. Likely story.
I am, without a doubt, not a robot.
They probably just programmed you to think that.
Alright, it's pretty obvious this guy's dangerous and probably unhinged. We should take him down.
Okay, Dio, don't you dare ringlead this shit.
I agree.
Looks like there's no other way.
Great, I love being held down all the time.
Now that he's got 9 BP from stabbing Clover in the back, there's a good chance he'll try and get out of here by himself.
Hey, hold on a minute. Let's not do anything rash. I didn't have a choice. I spun around and ran for the number 9 door.
No, I don't think so!
Of course I get held down. Every fucking time. Shit! Let go! I said let go of me! I was no match for all 3 of them. Before I could take 2 steps, I was on the floor, pinned. The desperation was only getting stronger. However, I writhed and twisted in a futile attempt to get free. God damn it, you have to let me go! This is some kind of mistake. A misunderstanding. It's a conspiracy.
So, there's a conspiracy to turn your blood white?
I don't know, man. Maybe it's something else.
You're a funny guy.
Fuck
Stop
you.
trying to get away. It's over.
I know it's over. There's nothing I can do. Every time Sigma tries to leave, he dies. It's just how it goes. Shit. Get off me. Let me go.
If you won't calm down, then you leave me no choice.
Don't you knock me out, please.
I'd hoped we could avoid this. Try not to struggle too much.
Oh, God. No, don't. Oh, he's strangling me. Okay. Yep, and I'm unconscious. Well, that was short. Short and sweet to the point. Unless I wake up somehow. I do. Oh, God, this isn't over? Oh, God, the first thing I felt when I woke up was the hard pain of bruises all over my neck. Or across my neck. K must have suffocated me. My head felt like it had been stuffed with cotton, and I had to pull out a hand to steady myself as I stood up. Where am I? Is this the infirmary? How long had I been out? My foot bumped into something. I looked down to see the injection gun. A glass labeled Sopril was still attached to it. The anesthetic. After choking me, they made sure I wasn't getting up in the near future. That meant I could have been asleep for a long time. Where is everyone? I glanced around the room. Is your arm cut off? Because I don't think they would just leave you with your fucking bracelet on. It was empty, except for me. It took me a moment to realize what was especially odd about that. Oh shit, even Quark and Alice had disappeared. What the hell's going on? That was when I noticed it. Quark and Alice weren't the only things that had disappeared. 2 other things, 2 very important things, were also gone. My bracelet and my left hand. For a long moment, I just stared, dumbstruck. What I was seeing couldn't possibly be real. But there it was, a smooth cross-section of my arm where the hand should have been. A thick white liquid dripped slowly from the stump. What is this? Oh God. Oh God, oh God, oh God. I'm not gonna scream, I'm sorry. But he freaked out. A scream clawed its way out of my body, taking my mind with it. And then after that, nothing. Okay. Well, that's great. I'm glad they cut my hand off. Not sure what they're gonna do with it. I mean, it's just a 9 bracelet. Sure, we'll save. That was unique. Okay. So that was the dead end. So let's go the other way then. Alright. Round 2. Let's jump. And then we're going to do ally, because obviously that'll lead us somewhere else. And I click ally. There we go. And then it should skip through the rest of the dialogue, because I don't think it changes very much until we step outside this room. And then from there, we're in a new territory. Alright, Luna and I stepped out of the AB room. I could see the others filing out of the rooms as we did.
So you chose Ally after all.
Of course, that was my plan all along, Luna. All along. Yeah. To be honest, the AB dream was the last thing on my mind. As chaotic as my thoughts were, they all centered on one thing. The mysterious white liquid.
Do you want to go see the results?
Sure. Luna nodded and walked off toward the projection, but I couldn't move. I glanced around to make sure no one was watching, and I opened my hand. The liquid didn't seem to have clotted or run out, since it was still oozing thickly out of the slit in my hand. What in the hell is this? It couldn't be blood, could it? No, that was impossible. Well, wait, if he's an android, how the fuck is he morphogenetic field jumping? Unless his brain somehow put into the robot, it doesn't make much sense that a robot was sentient enough to do that. I don't think it works the same way. I don't know. That's what I would need an explanation for. It didn't pop up at first, but now it did. But no matter how many white blood cells clump together, you'd never get anything that looked like that. And I'd never seen my blood do this before. In 22 years of life, I'd seen my body bleed many times. Scraped knees as a kid, accidental nicks with a knife as an adult. But every single time, I bled red, like any other human being. So why was it this time it was white? What the hell's happening to me? This just brings up more
Sigma,
questions.
What are you doing?
Contemplating my own essence.
Get the hell over here.
Okay, I'll walk over now.
They're gonna show the results.
Yeah, right. On my way. Whew, I did the best I could to compose myself and headed over to join the others. Well, all I can hope for right now is everybody allies and we get to the bottom of this.
Results from round 2 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed.
Okay, cool. Let's see what everyone
Please
did.
direct your attention to the results screen.
All right. I still hate that stutter. Shit's bullshit. Fucking terrify me for 2 seconds.
Points
Okay.
have been assigned or subtracted accordingly.
I mean, this is kind of the best turnout so far. Everyone besides Tenmyoji and Alice will get through.
Please
next
check
round.
your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
Okay. So I'm the yellow pair.
This is incredible.
Yeah, we've never had a full ally round, I think.
Look, everyone voted Ally. You did just like you promised, Kay.
How could I choose Betray after what Phi said to me?
Yeah, she like completely believed in you, so that's a positive to have.
Tenmyoji and Dio voted Ally too.
Yeah, but it's probably because Tenmyoji was like, fuck you, bro.
Of course. If we hadn't, Alice would have died.
That's also true. That's a good incentive.
Yeah, well, that's about it, I guess.
We should thank the both of you as well. I'm happy to see you also chose Ally.
Yeah, you know, I took a hard lesson from last time, and I said, you know what? I'm an ally.
Oh, I didn't have anything to do with it. That was all Sigma.
Then thank you very much, Sigma.
Well, you guys are very nice.
Sigma? Sigma,
Oh,
are you
I'm
all
still
right?
focusing on my hand.
Come on, what's wrong? Just say something.
Oh, yeah. Looks like we all allied. That's great.
Sigma, what the hell's wrong with you?
Yeah, something's wrong with him.
Yeah, you've been acting a little out of it ever since we came out of the AB rooms.
Well, I mean, I'm seeing white blood come from my hands. It's not normal.
What happened? You make it past at Luna and get shot down?
I don't think she'd shoot me down. No, nothing like that.
Hey man, it was a joke. You remember what that is? A joke? You're in pretty bad shape, huh?
I think he's just freaking out. Before Dio could continue, the heavy metal rumbling of the doors shutting echoed through the warehouse. Oh, the normal doors. Yeah, that's normal. Whew, and that concludes the AB
Ambidex
green.
gates have
I
closed.
feel like I said that wrong. And there goes the AB game. Well, there goes the AB game. So that's good.
Round 3 of the Ambidex game will be the
Star
round.
keys. Alright, so we'll get a shot at the white doors, maybe.
Star keys are required to open the gates.
I'm not really feeling like we're going to get into a good situation with this white door.
There is no set limit on usage of the star keys.
Alrighty, good.
The Ambidex gates can be opened as many times as the players wish to open them.
We
Okay.
can open the gates as many times as we want to.
Yeah. So basically, this is the end game. After we get these keys, we can vote as many times as we want, ally as many times as we want, and all leave together.
Then that means
We can play the AB game as many times as we like.
Well, within the set time limit. So it'd be like vote, hour, wait, vote, hour, wait. And then all the colors jumble up. So you might not get the perfect voting conundrum every time, but hey, who cares?
Right?
Hey, Zero Jr. said something about this, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
As soon as the gates close, your colors get all shuffled up automatically. The pair and solo assignments hop around a bit too.
I feel like that's such a lie, because after doing it so many times, it's hardly been a time where I've been a solo, and mainly just paired. Saying like some people do change, but most times you kind of just stay within a certain parameter. Like if you're ally, you have a higher chance of being an ally again, or a pair again. And then if you're a solo, you have a higher chance of being a solo again. But then the second time you'll automatically be a pair, and the other time you'll be a pair. But in this, I was pair. Because last one I was with Luna. The first game I think I was with Phi. And then this one, we're forced pair again. So it's a weird thing. I don't think it's random, but then again, out of all the paths, you get at least enough free, like, what's the word? Probability to change the fractions different. But whatever.
yeah, right. Sorry to be a pain, but could you all show me your bracelets?
Yeah, sure. Oh yeah, you know the white doors are next, don't you?
I want to see what all your colors and assignments are.
Everyone nodded and held their arms out toward him. I stared at them, terrified to follow suit, but certainly refusing would only draw more suspicion. So I held out my arm, hand tightened into a white-knuckled fist to hide the cut. When their eyes landed on my hand, my heart skipped a beat.
Huh. So Dio and Kay are a yellow pair. Luna and I are both pairs, but our colors are different.
Right. You're a cyan, and I'm magenta.
So that means one of the two, well, I guess of the four in there, they're either the other pair or the solos.
That makes Sigma the only solo, huh?
Oh, I'm actually a solo? Holy shit. As I was bringing it up, I'm never solo. Solo comes up.
A red solo. So what are the four we left in the infirmary?
That means I have to be with Cyan.
Luna and I are pairs, so two of them are our partners.
And then the other two are the solos, which would be very awkward if Quark and Alice are solos.
That means the other two are solos. Although, I guess we don't know what colors they are.
No, but we can go there.
They're probably green and blue.
Why's that?
Because they need to make white.
Didn't you see them? There are a bunch of white doors in the Floor B warehouse. They have to be the next set of chromatic doors.
Ah, yes. Phi and I saw them as well. On our way back from the garden with the unconscious Quark. And there they were.
Alright, but then what's the final plan then? Or what's the final groupings? I guess we'll find that out once we go there, but... are they just showing us this room? Yeah, it certainly looks like it.
Each one had a box just like the doors on floor A.
Uh-huh.
Given that, I don't see how there can be any question. Those white doors are our next set of chromatic doors.
I think that our bracelet combinations will have to add up to white in order to open the secondary doors.
Yes, which means I have to be paired with Cyan pair. Cyan solo has to match up with magenta. And I think yellow has to be... No, yellow would go with magenta, wouldn't it? Green would go with... No, green goes with magenta. Yellow has to go with... Why am I having like a brain fart? Holy shit.
The pairs are cyan, magenta, and yellow.
Yeah, magenta would be green, red would be cyan, and blue would be yellow? No.
You see?
Yeah. If we need to make white, then the other 3 colors would have to be red, green,
Oh,
and
because
blue.
it's blue.
Right.
I'm not cyan solo, I'm blue solo.
Good. Now that we've got that figured out, I'm heading back to the infirmary for a bit. I want to check up on Quark and Alice.
Alright, sounds good. We should all probably go there and go forward from there, like get a plan together and then go downstairs.
I shall accompany you
I
then.
think we have an hour to kill anyway, but still.
Might as well go with you, I guess. No real reason to hang out here.
Very true. Very fucking true.
Well, what will you two do?
I need to talk to Sigma about something.
What? You gonna talk to me about my hand? About
Something?
what? Okay. Her usual pleasant expression had been replaced with something much more sullen. She must have noticed that there was something wrong with me. That was what she wanted to talk about. I was sure of it. Okay, fine. I managed to make my voice sound almost relaxed.
Whoa, hold on. A private talk?
Yeah, dude, I'm gonna hit on her, dude. Get out of here. Let me get I got my flow, dude.
What are you guys plotting?
We're not plotting anything. I promise. It's nothing.
Fine, whatever.
All right.
See if I care.
Don't you complain now, but Dio tossed his head with a mixture of arrogance and feigned disinterest and marched out to the yellow door. Tenmyoji and Kay quickly followed. In only moments, all 3 had disappeared. Well, that's great. I'm so glad it's just tying up nicely. Fuck. So, what is it you wanted to talk about? I was almost certain I knew, but there's always hope. I did my best to act as if I was genuinely confused.
Oh, I don't really like this room. Could we go somewhere else?
What, you want to go somewhere more private? Like the crew quarters? Yeah, I guess so. I keep skipping the text just because it's responses.
I found somewhere nice when I was looking for Alice earlier.
What? Where do you want to go to the garden? As strange as her request was, I had no reason to object. I kept my mouth shut and followed Luna as she headed off. Are you taking me to the garden? You're taking me to the garden. You're taking me to the garden. Why are we here?
You know this place?
Yeah. Yeah, well, sort of. I came here once when I was looking for Alice.
Oh, I see.
Oh, and there's the bomb. Right there. Hey, little bomb. How are you doing? So, what brings you here?
Isn't this nice?
It is very soothing.
This is the only place in the whole facility with anything green. I feel kind of silly saying it, but it makes me think of the great outdoors.
I mean, I think that's kind of the purpose here. It's very it's got enough trees to make it feel that way.
I think it's the perfect place for a serious conversation.
What are we gonna talk about?
Being surrounded by nature makes me feel happy.
Alright, well, I'm glad it makes you feel happy, Luna. But what do you want to talk
there's
about?
a bench over there.
Oh, great. We're going to get a nice bench. She's going to tell me that I'm a robot and that she still likes me. Oh, God.
Would you like to sit down with me?
Sure. Let's do that. But on that note, I'm going to end this episode here for today. So it's a little bit of a cliffhanger, but I will get to it in the next episode. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode of Zero Escape. And I'll see you in whatever I make next. And as always, because I keep using ends and ers and buts, it's Tofuru. It's Tofuru. Signing out.